How's it going, everybody? Happy Friday. Joe Fan Taylor Price here with you. We're in the 49ers Museum, a very special exhibit dedicated to our Salute to Service game. We'll get to that in a second. But first, we've got some news for you here as the injury report is out. Carlos Hyde, we didn't know whether he'd be out or questionable with that shoulder injury. He is, in fact, questionable, Taylor, so he could be a go on Sunday against the New Orleans Saints.
The waiting game continues with Carlos Hyde, and it would be nice to get him back on the field. It's been since October 16th. The right shoulder, the AC joint sprain against the Buffalo Bills. He was limited in practice this week, but he's told us yesterday Carlos wants to see if he can absorb contact, not just a hit, but the body pile that you take when you're running back in the National Football League. So much weight goes onto your shoulders on any given play. If he's unable to go, it could be a committee of running backs. DeJuan Harris stepping up last week, had a great game with 39 rushing yards. You also have Mike Davis and Sean Jones there as well.
And then the big names, Aaron Lynch, Rashard Robinson, two guys who will not play in this game. And going against Drew Brees and the high-powered Saints offense, those are huge losses for this 49ers defense.
Yeah, and that's what you need guys to step up. You're looking at Jimmy Ward, Eli Harold. These are two young players that have had plenty of experience playing for this defense, so we're going to count on them once again to step up and start against the Saints, who will be without two of their linebackers, Donnell Ellerbe and James Laurinaitis.
When we get into our players to watch, I'm going with Eli Harold. He's a guy we've talked about so much this season and had the opportunity early on in the year with Aaron Lynch suspended. He has another one this Sunday, likely to get the start at outside linebacker across from Ahmad Brooks without Aaron Lynch. And who better to get your first career sack against than a future Hall of Famer in Drew Brees? As you mentioned, he's tough to get to. Only 11 sacks allowed by the Saints this year. Did you say the lowest in the NFL?
Second best.
Second best in the NFL. So they have a good offensive line. Drew Brees so good at getting the ball out quickly, but it's so crucial that this 49ers pass rush can get to him.
He's been close.
He's been close on a number of occasions just to help out that secondary.
Yeah, my guy to watch would be Colin Kaepernick, and he is the one that everyone's going to be looking at because he plays such a high-profile position, especially in San Francisco. We love our quarterbacks. Big game for Cap. It's his third start here with Chip Kelly. Had the bye week, so he's had some time to diagnose, self-scout, look at the first two games he's had. Hasn't surpassed 187 passing yards. Now, this is a big opportunity because he's facing a New Orleans secondary, 28th ranked pass defense in the league. A lot of injuries. They're banged up. Kenny Vaccaro is questionable going into this game, and the cornerbacks as well, unproven. So this is the recipe for Colin Kaepernick to get right in the passing game, face a Saints defense that gives up big passing plays. Hopefully it all connects for Kaepernick. I want to watch it play out on Sunday.
You said they're without two linebackers. They've got 4 or 5 defensive backs already on injured reserve. Their other starting corners are both questionable for this week. Kenny Vaccaro hasn't practiced all week. They're banged up is what we're trying to get to.
Exactly.
And we know the Saints put up points, right? 49ers could go play a great game on defense. Saints are still going to get theirs. They put up 25 on the Seahawks last week at home in a win in Week 8 against the Hawks at home. So you look at, they've got to put up points, so which Colin Kaepernick's a lot of pressure on him. So who's going to score the first 49ers touchdown? I'm going with Torrey Smith. A couple of weeks ago, we saw him score a 53-yard score against the Buffalo Bills. Again, we've mentioned all the injuries on the Saints secondary, so why not Torrey Smith once again breaking out against the Saints?
It's a good choice, and I think I wanted to go with the running back because the Niners had 2 touchdowns against the Bucks, both by running backs. Mike Davis, first career rushing score. Sean Jones, first career touchdown catch. But no, I didn't trust my own instincts. I'm going to go with Kaepernick with a rushing score. And I think this is important because he's 18 yards away for 2,000 in his entire career. And that's impressive. Rushing quarterbacks don't necessarily get to 2,000, let alone 1,000. So let's go bold prediction within this pick. 18-yard rushing touchdown for Kaepernick. Little dab on a little Kaepernick, and let's bring it back to the old school.
Bringing it back.
I'm tooting the Kaepernick horn this week. That's the guy who I think is going to get that first touchdown. They're going to key in on the running back, so he might have some lanes.
It's reasonably so. The 49ers team is going to have to show that they can win in a shootout type of game, and so I talked about how Torrey Smith, I think, scores the first touchdown. My bold prediction, Quentin Patton getting his first touchdown of the year, second of his career. I think that happens as well. No reason why the 49ers' number 2 receiver can't join the party. Kaepernick and him have a connection. They scored last year against the Baltimore Ravens, so I think QP gets in on the action. Oh, he's your guy. I think he scores in this game.
I like it. We'll see some great dance moves. Gets in the end zone.
I know. You see him talking to guys, and QP, you need to dance more. And he said, I got to wait till I get in the end zone. So if he gets in,
it's going down.
It's going down.
It'll
be lit.
Yes.
Is that we're on the same page?
I was thinking it. I didn't know if I was going to say it, but hey, it's Periscope. We can go for it. My bold prediction is DeForest Buckner, and I'm looking for him to make 2 sacks. And whether it's 2 sacks or a forced fumble, a fumble recovery, and a sack, some combination of making some big plays. And I'm saying that because he gets the podcast mojo. You saw DeForest Buckner earlier this week on our Periscope, on 49ers Radio. It's a cheap plug. I'm okay to throw it out there.
Absolutely.
Defoe's out there. Defoe's out there more than anyone else, and he told us that his dad is a big Saints fan. Growing up, this would be a great honor for him to play against Drew Brees and sack him and cause some havoc. And we talked about it. The Saints give up 11 sacks this year, second best in the league. That's because Drew Brees gets it out quick. No matter how well they block up front, he's going to get the ball out on time.
On the other side, the 49ers only have 13 as a team, so this is a week when they got to get it going at some point.
This is why we make a bold prediction.
Yes.
We're going to go outside the box here. We want to see DeForest Buckner continue to develop like he's shown in the first half of the season. It's a big opportunity for him, and all eyes will be on number 99.
Young Jonathan, do we have any questions coming through?
No questions yet.
All right, so let's move on to the festivities of the game. It is our salute to service game, and as you see this helmet here, we've got the ribbon with the camo on it. Every player will be wearing, and then also each player has an opportunity to choose one of the branches of the military and put the sticker. Taylor's got all the stickers right there on the hats that'll be on the sideline this weekend. So you'll see the gear, you see what Taylor's wearing. Don't forget, shop49ers.com. Use promo code 49ersLive. Get you 10% off. Taylor Price personally just giving you 10%.
Exactly.
And so also, let's show you where we're at right now. We're in the 49ers Museum, but this special exhibit right behind us, this is the 46 team, the very first edition, the truly faithful since 46.
Yeah, the original squad.
The original squad goals. And as you see, it's broken down by branch of the military. And so you've got the guys in blue, and the Navy or Coast Guard, the red is the Marines, the green is the Army, and then the Air Force is in gold. So,
and this exhibit will open this Sunday. So if you're an SBL member, go to the box office here at Levi Stadium for free.
For free.
The next 2 games, the next 2 weekends, SBL members can come out here and check it out. So make sure you contact the box office here at Levi Stadium. And if you're a historian, if you're a true, fan of, oh my God, don't even show Joe just yet. If you're a true fan of our armed forces, you can really learn a lot about the team's history. And here's a list of all the veterans that have ties to the 49ers. If a family member or someone that was not represented here, please contact our museum staff, and they will do it right and make sure the coverage is there. But there's some great names here in Niner history that are a part of this list. Frankie Albert, I see there as well. Joe Perry, Joe the Jet is on there. Red Hickey, former coach. Even Edward DeBartolo Sr., the patriarch of all things 49ers, is in there as well. Very cool stuff by our museum staff here at the Sony Museum, putting this all together. We're giving you a sneak peek on Periscope. That's what we like to do. Joe is still having fun with the helmet over here. Leo the Lion, one of the iconic 49ers, and it's great that his family was able to give out some of this memorabilia and sort of keepsakes from his military background. You see there, he's a member of the Marine Corps back in the day. Gordy Soltal as well, rest in peace, a 49ers Hall of Famer. Some of his gear there from his time with the Navy. Very cool stuff. So you can come out here and read. Our staff did a great job of putting together information, and very cool stuff. And even this guy.
I'm ready for game day, baby.
He is.
Bye week is over.
Whose helmet do we think that is? Is there
I don't know. They got a small head, though. Because this thing
might be Carlos. It looks like a Carlos
This
Hyde.
thing is snug.
If Carlos Hyde is out, Joe Fan is in. You heard it here first. We have the do-it-all, versatile digital media reporter.
The more you can do these days, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Taylor,
I'm going to just rock the flat build. I think that might just be my style.
What if I rock this in the press box? I can do it.
You can do it. You can pull it off.
There we go. Got to tighten up the chin strap.
There you go. Joe Fan, rocking the lid.
Final thoughts?
Hey, we're excited. I mean, we talked about it. It's a great opportunity to defend home turf. And what? Why are you laughing at me? Is that a military pun?
No. No.
Oh, you're just laughing at yourself.
I thought you were laughing at me.
No, we're excited. It's fun to have a home game. So much on the line. So many men and women of our service branches that'll be there. We've talked about it. It's a great tribute. They'll be a part of the festivities all throughout the game. So many great player shout-outs that our guys have given to the folks who defend our country, and it's a really great thing, and I'm excited. It's another great thing the NFL does, and a great celebration that the Niners do.
There's a special commemorative coin for the centennial for the Marine Corps Reserve. We got a special performance of the national anthem and God Bless America at halftime, the full field flag. Members of the servicemen and women will be leading the team out of the tunnel to start the game. I will be there. Taylor will be there.
What's
you
Periscope
should be there.
saying? I want to know what the commenters are saying about Joe. Right
I don't
now.
want to see the comments. I don't think the comments are going to be treating me too kindly.
What's your best 40 time?
My best 40 time,
pads.
probably like.
Can you beat Joe Staley?
No.
We're gonna set up a race there.
Probably like 6 seconds.
Okay.
If I can, we're just going to stop that conversation right there before we get started. But it should be a lot of fun. Obviously, come back home. The end of the first half of the season, the 49ers looking to end that 6-game losing streak against the Saints. Taylor, it's been fun, man. Let's go eat lunch.
It's been fun, and I just want to finish this off
Are we
with...
going to take a selfie?
Yeah, why not?
Beautiful stuff. Thanks, Periscope, for watching.
We'll see you soon.